This is Mike, NoStressMike.com. I want to talk about affirmative action. I tell you, I talk about how bad our elected political leaders are, and I've also mentioned it's the bureaucrats also. In other words, everyone in government is screwed up, and it's been like that for a long time. But affirmative action is one of those things that is a symptom. Remember, I talk about the symptoms of how bad things are. It's funny, you know, one of the things, now you got to remember, I'm 66 years old. I've watched movies and TV for a long time. Now I don't, but when I was a young one, I did. And I have seen it evolve, and I've seen affirmative action go plumb crazy. And now I just laugh so much. It is so ridiculous. And what it is, you see the movies, and you know, you're always going to see a black and a woman in all of these movies. That's it. And I think it's funny because they can't, by using affirmative action, by making them take a place in our lives, such as movies. I want to use movies as an example. So you put them in a movie and you make them look like they are something in a movie. And so when you do that, you're planting the seed in people's minds that, oh, well, this woman or this black or this whatever minority, boy, they are special, man. I mean, look at the woman in combat. You know, I mean, how many movies you see the woman kicking ass of all these guys? You know, I mean, so this is what they are portrayed, and it's funny to get them to portray that particular subject. That means everybody around them has got to be weak to bring them down, so then they can perform well. And that's the way the system was built. One of the ways to tear down the greatness of our country by putting people in positions that they're not qualified to handle. That's why you have people that of color or females and males doing positions that they're not capable of doing. Remember, what was it? What was that? Stay-at-home dad or something? I don't know what movie that was, but the woman would go out and work, and the man would stay home and take care of the kids and stuff like that. See, these are all things that have brought down our society. They make believe. They bring this crap up, and people believe this stuff works. It doesn't. Same thing right now. I'm in Central America. I could go snatch up any woman around here, snatch her up, and we could go live a hell of a life. Bullshit. It doesn't work that way. In my world, we take personal responsibility. We work hard, we provide, we do things. In their world here, it's a laid-back world. Things are easy. Things aren't done really good. Things are done just enough to get them by. Kind of like the United States is getting. we don't expect the best like we used to. Now we just accept whatever we get. It was funny when I must have been about my mid-20s when they started affirmative action. And I lived in a small town, and we had this Arco, big oil company, was there. And it was funny, they offered me a job. And the job was janitor. And you know, and I was talking to the people. I said, well, why? What would make you think that janitor is a job that I would do? I mean, it would be good for you. My abilities would be good for you. And they said, well, the thing is, with affirmative action, they have to have so many minorities. So I would qualify as a minority, and so their company, they can say, well, look, we have minorities working for us. You know, even if this isn't a janitor position. And it's funny because Arco is an oil company. And I would say when they offered me that, within 5 years after they offered me that job, I owned 100 oil wells. Now, the thing is, that affirmative action would have put me in a spot where I couldn't grow, I couldn't advance like I can do. I would take advancements like they saw fit for me to have. In other words, affirmative action is not a good thing. It puts people in positions they're unqualified for. It takes the drive out of people. You know, even at the time, I felt sorry for the white people because you can't get this job because you're white. They need minorities in this job. So you're a white male that's fully qualified to do really good work to help this company advance a lot, but they would put you to the side to get some unqualified jerk in there. And it was funny because when that happened, once that happened, they couldn't fire him because they would say, well, you fire me because I'm a minority. It's not because I'm stupid, I can't do my job, it's because I'm a minority. Well, yeah, that tells you how insane the government gets when the government tries to do right. The government doesn't even have what it takes to do the right thing. That's why we have a Constitution. The Constitution says what they're supposed to do. It doesn't say they can do more. It says just do this. And they screw that up. They're supposed to handle the money. They can't handle the money. They're supposed to secure our borders. They can't secure our borders. They can't do the job that they were qualified to do. What are they, a bunch of minorities? Woman minorities. Does that mean I'm picking on women and minorities because I say that? To the weak-minded people, yes. There's a lot of weak-minded people out there. Hell, I don't give a damn. Just get qualified people. People that are qualified, people that know right from wrong, people that know how to do their job. I know that's too much to ask. That's why our country has gone to hell. Affirmative action. You poor thing. Let me give you a hand because you're too stupid to do it yourself. Let me give you a hand so you can do something with your life. How people can be so stupid. This is Mike, NoStressMike.com.